We got action.
First person shooter mode. We turning your son to a funeral. To the niggas just say they don't office, you better be talking about working in cubicle. Yeah, them boys had that lock, but I knew the code. A lot of niggas debating my numero. Not the three, not the two, on the urinal. Yeah. Numero, you ain't know. Me and Trizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit done been big as the biggest what? Biggest what? Biggest what? Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's your two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women when they start debating about who the GOAT. I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had been from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Biggest what? Biggest what? Biggest what? Big as the Super Bowl. Niggas so thirsty to put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause shit ain't no fall off from me. Still in this bitch getting bigger. They waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started the league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recruited your homies to be demon deacons. We got them a 10 in your weight. Hey, how the gang got away from the bars and this shit like a prison escape. Everybody stepping with fucking and everybody breakfast and I'm about to clear up my plate. When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster. The dope with the gold, the pin, the top toucher, the spot rusher, spray this whole shit up, the crop duster. Not Russia, but apply pressure to your cranium. Cold automatic with aiming on with the boy in the status of stadium.
That flow switch, he was flexing. He was flexing. Mm-mm.
I'm about to. Yo. I'm about to click it on this shit. I'm about to click it on this shit. I'm about to click. Ooh. I'm down to click out on you hoes and make a crime scene. I click the trigger on a stick like a high beam. And I was Benny Will when I was 19. She called my number, leave her hanging. She got dry clean. She got an Android of messages, it's lime green. I searched one name and end up seeing 20 teams. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine. Man, I pack them in this phone like some sardines. And they send me naked pictures, it's just small things. You niggas still taking pictures on a golf stream. My unit's richer than you rappers in a all stream. I really hate that you been selling them some false dreams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing. Would they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. They don't wanna have that talk cause it's a sore spot. They know the boy the one they got a boycott. I told Jimmy Jam I use a gummy as a doorstop. Girl, give me some air because I need it. And if I fuck with you, then after I might eat it. Niggas talking about when this gonna be repeated. What the fuck, bro? I'm one away from Michael. Nigga, beat it, nigga, beat it, what? 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 Don't even pay me back on none of the favors. I don't need it.
Shit got me hype. Shit got me hype.
That's a banger right there. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't got nothing on, that's a banger straight up and down. But let's be real, man. J. Cole, we heard the secret recipe. I say it was Yachty, but it's Cole. Cole might be one of them joints too, man.
He did it again.
We're gonna talk about all of those things, man. Welcome to Get Your Bars Off podcast, man. This is your boy Ari Starks, man. Welcome, man. With my boy, your other host of the most Loso. What's going on, bro? Though
The Demon Deacon.
the Demon Deacon, or the fucking what is the type of poltergeist shit, your fucking exorcism shit you want tonight?
The Demon Deacon, Mr. Gun to the Head. I posted another one today. I didn't know Sage the Gemini. Niggas ain't know who Sage the Gemini was like that. I didn't know that.
Bruh. Sage the Gemini had a time. Nor am I thinking of Problem. I used to like Problem out of that like
Hey,
era.
Fitz, what up? Shout out JDF Sports, man.
Yo. What's good? What's good, man? But yo, man, let's get into it, man. You already know what it is, man. Off this weekend, it's all been nothing but Drake, and
Did
other
you say
things falling out.
problem? Ew.
No, so all the things that's well, no, Problem was dope back then. Don't do that. You're not gonna do that. But bro wrote a couple bangers out back then too. But neither here nor there. Drake, man, for all the dogs, it's out. It's the talk of the weekend. Everything falling out from that has been nothing but talking points, bro. It's just where do we start, man? We got the album, we got Drake versus Joe Budden, we got everybody's take on the album.
Let's
Is
start
Drake falling
chronologically.
off? Is this, is that? So many things, bro. Where do you want to start? Well, let's start with the initial album
Wednesday
itself.
night. Wednesday night with 8 a.m. in Charlotte. And that rollout.
Yeah, so let's talk about that, man. We had that record come out. I mean, everybody was when a Drake timestamp record comes out, it's a good time in hip hop because you know you're gonna get a great rapping record straight up and down, and that's what we got. It was dope. It was a dope record. I mean, we still got more Kanye shots on there.
Yeah,
All that stuff in there, but I mean, it is what it is. He's going, I guess it's forever beef. But I mean, when we get to it first, man, like that's, like I said, good rollout. Got everybody amped for a nice video. Had Adonis in the video. The hair shit, it's over the hair.
with the clips.
Like I don't know what type of shit that is. I'm never gonna put that on Canada. Like I don't
With
even
the
see
clips.
Canadian niggas doing that shit. I don't even see my niggas in the dot doing no crazy shit like that, bro. That nigga out here looking like the fucking villain from what's his name? From Belly, the nigga with the curls and shit.
Oh, Rico.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that shit.
Everybody go drop a dime on them niggas. But not son.
He,
I mean,
he dropped a nickel.
yeah. Well, like I said the record was cool. I liked it. I mean, Drake is a great rapper. When he's on these type of beats, he's gonna, and it's a conductor beat at that. West Side, we know.
He made it clear. He wasn't quiet. He wasn't quiet.
And not even about, I'm not swearing, not going to a random tangent. But do you remember when he was trying to oust Drake for copying the Scorpion rollout? Well, not the whole rollout, but just the whole Scorpion branding.
Mm-hmm.
And people were just kind of like not even really paying attention to it. Which was, I mean, it was 50-50 because you couldn't really like the way the whole idea of what the album was is totally different than what West Side and GXFR and all that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But still, and it was just the whole popping out with the Razor Ramon shirt, and he was just, that's what he was going at. That's what he was using as his evidence at then, but nobody was really paying attention. But then you see this, and then you're just like, ain't nobody else out here asking for conductor beats but niggas in West Side Gun's world. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now you like, come on, son. It's not that it's like, I won't say he biting, but it's like he's watching. We can't say that he's not watching.
I was gonna say he's in tune.
We can't say that he's not. I mean, it's obviously the Benny record. Like he's very in tune with Griselda. Mm-hmm. If you're not, then you're just blind. You know what I'm saying?
And they're his neighbors, low key, kinda. Because
real talk,
Canada is like right there.
Real talk. He's open about his, you know what I'm saying, his not fandom, of his connection with Buffalo and such like that. But bro, once again, it's only a 2-hour trip. You know what I'm saying? It's quick as hell. But it's neither here nor there. Like I said, got everybody hyped. We thought we were gonna get what we were expecting from the whole rollout of this album for all the dogs. We thought we were getting a strictly, like, I won't say strictly because Drake is never getting a strictly straight up rap album, but we thought it was going to be less on the like things we got from CLB. Well, I'll get on that album too, which is, but like Her Laws and all these things were like geared towards the women. Honestly, never mind. Blah 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 blah. I'm not saying this was, and once again, I'm not trying to make it sound like this is going to be an album Drake, which is going to make for men. I'm not saying that at all. And once we reiterate that one more time, I'm not saying that this is supposed to be an album strictly for men.
This was not for
But
the
we thought we
jokes.
were gonna get more of the rap purist type of things we love from Drake on here, you know.
When
So
I first heard Eddie M and Charlotte, I thought it was gonna be Nothing Was the Same Part 2.
mhm.
It's gonna be something along that realm where
If
he's
you're reading this,
rapper
is too late
Drake,
type energy. You know what I'm saying?
rapper Drake, not party promoter Drake.
And I mean, do you want to get your take off first, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, because I'm gonna lead with love. So you gon' I mean
Hmm?
I'm gonna
Do
lead with love.
do your
So
thing, bro.
so initially, so I never got to hear the album because I didn't get to hear the album with everybody else because his dumbass moved it from midnight to 6 a.m.
Yo, niggas really was waiting up
I
for the
was not.
shit. Like
I gotta work in the morning.
Kai Cenat we literally did a stream at 6 a.m. listening to that. I mean, that's kind of his job. So I mean, I would get it why he would do it, but just the fact that I mean,
Let me
even
tell
people
every
think we
last one of you
crazy.
niggas.
I'm just saying people think we're crazy for waiting up to 12 a.m. to listen to music. So I mean, it is what it is.
Every last one of you nut ass niggas that stayed up till 6 to hear this nigga album, you little something.
I
You
ain't,
little
I ain't listened
something.
to the album till probably later, like that night or the next night.
In full, yeah, same here. I want to say
Yeah.
afternoon. Afternoon, I listened to it. Immediately thrown off because what I was trying to avoid was I was trying to avoid the first listen reviews from people all over social media, and they were all over the feed, all over the feed. So before you know what I mean, I entertained that. I went in the album, listened. First song, Virginia Beach. When the track listing came out the night before, very misleading. People were thinking that this was going to be a Pharrell, Pusha T, Clips, whomever, Virginia Williams, this record. Not one mention. Not one mention. And he's singing for the entire song. But I will say though, playing the intro more and more and more, the motherfucker grew on me.
Oh, so you Stockholm syndrome yourself.
Well, no, because I have to. We have a podcast, so I have to. You know what I mean? Study the music and digest the music. And that Frank Ocean sample, that Wise Man sample,
No, that was the
perfect.
cold.
He goes into Amen. Skip that shit. I don't like Tizo Touchdown. Then I
Damn, do
went.
you like the record? Or do you just not like Tizo?
I don't. He's just not for me. I'm
I just
sorry.
asked
That's
you, do
your
you like
man.
the record or do you just not like Tizo?
It's a little bit of both.
I would say, sheesh.
Listen, this is gonna be the hater pod. This is gonna be the hater pod. I'm getting my hate off early. You won't get your hate off. Calling for you was
I'm
good.
taking all of these. I'm listening to everything you say. Just be noted.
I got you, Playboy. Calling for you. The first half I did not like. 21 saved it for me. I feel like
Yeah, for real.
that beat switch was amazing too. That sample. I don't know who old girl was in the middle talking about oxtail and shit, but I like oxtail. So leave oxtail alone.
Oh shit! You get the bro want to pull up.
Oh shit. Fear of Heights, I liked
Yeah.
little Rihanna shots. It was a cool record.
But come on, bro. Was the Rihanna shots really needed?
They weren't, but it's
Like,
Drake
come
and
on,
he's
son. Like,
petty, and
this was the start of the pettiness. I mean, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I was gonna start. I'm one of the points where I say you're too grown for this, but that's strike one of him being too grown for something on this album.
Daylight was cool, dope record. I liked it. Had a son at the end.
That was low key. Saved the song in a sense, because when I heard the beat switch up, even though I mean, and maybe I just like quirky beats like that, I was like, shit kind of slap, yo. Then I heard like my man. I was like, hold on, like
take what you want. Get
like, hold on, son, like, what is this? And then I heard it was like Adonis. Oh, what?
First person shooter.
Your dad on this shit.
We just played first person shooter, amazing record. I think this is probably the best record on the album.
What?
First
Adonis record? Oh, they said Adonis shooter.
He got smoked. He got smoked on back-to-back records. He got smoked by his son.
You got smoked beat wise and like flow by his son, and then J. Cole comes and does it on an adult level, and it's just like, boy. But hold on, my people. We got family pulling up, man. It's our brother Joe.
Shit.
Y'all seen him come up here before, man. Shout out to our boy Joe. About to come over and talk this Drake album. What's good, brother?
Smoking that for
Joe,
all the
what up, what
dogs
up?
pack right now.
Smoking on Fido.
Yeah, smoking on that Fido because that shit
Fido.
was. Wait, hold on.
Dog?
Wait, hold on. How I flip this shit?
We ain't smoking on that dog. We just yeah.
Bro, that's that Drake album right there, though. You see that Drake album?
Damn.
Damn, he
see that?
disappointed a lot of people.
He
He
said for all the
disappointed a
trash
lot of
is-
people, dog.
He made this album for all the trash bins.
He
Like,
disappointed a lot
Yo,
of
for
people,
all the
dog.
trash bit.
He did.
Yo, bro,
For all the trash
Like,
bins.
it all makes sense why he pushed his album back from Doja Cat's album.
Doja Cat
it-
would have smoked him.
It
She
wouldn't,
would've-
bro. It would have looked even. It would have looked even worse. It would have looked even worse.
bro.
Sure, for sure.
Like
And then 769 Santa, 7969 Santa was cool.
I kind of
She-
that was cool.
Brother, you
That was a little cool guy
I ain't gonna
vibe. I
lie.
like that
Can I
one.
just say something? Can we talk about this real quick? About the Yeet feature. Like, how did you guys feel about that record? And then like
I think Yeet is garbage.
Remember the first
Like,
time I
I'm
told
with
you
Joe.
I skipped it.
I think Yeet is garbage. I don't like that's that young nigga shit. Like I'm not.
with Joe.
I can
I'm at-
see what Jason sees in it, but it's just not my type of
It's
stuff.
not-
I
it's
find
just
other
not
artists
like-
that kind of do it better, but that's just me. But
Me
there's
at-
a lot of
Part-
artists that do.
Listen, me
The
at
fucked up-
30, I can't relate to Yeet. There's
Same.
nothing.
I can't.
Same,
There's nothing that he's
So
telling me
same.
that like
Yo,
music
that's my
wise, I'm just
question where it's like, where is it that Drake, outside of just being like artistry fandom type stuff, artists are fans of artists, right? You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, what is Drake other than put him on this, which in that space, put him on an album like this is a great look for him, but what is the song doing for you? Like, what is this song gonna like outside of a fan,
Filler.
outside of a
It's a
but
filler.
then again,
hey man, y'all know what they say about Drake with
you have kids that are
Shang
25.
Shang
such
Shang
rich
Sun.
people.
Drake is Shang Chung, bro. He's behind the
Exactly.
eye.
You know who he is now? He's Lil Yachty.
But it's the thing when I see
He
features
Lil
like
Yachty
this,
now.
when I see features like this, and like I was at Sue Crib and I was talking to his roommates and such, and I was asking how the room with the age was. It was like 28, 27, I think 27 or something like that also. And I was thinking like, okay, maybe that might be the reason why, because they are ultimate fans of Drake still, just like we are ultimate fans of Drake still. Like
Old
it's,
Drake.
at the end of the day, we're fans of Drake. We're fans of Drake. And when the nigga drop, we listen. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, this is all I gotta say, Ari.
Hold on,
Before
let
you
me-
finish your point, I just gotta say one statement. Thank God for Friday. Shout out Buffalo.
yeah. Thank
Hey,
Fly
got
God
it.
for Friday. Thank Fly God.
Listen, then you pray for me. You listen to the Drake, and then you pray for me.
Yo, I'm crying. But the thing is, like I said, so when I'm seeing like, all right, the shorty was kind of batting for Drake and seeing why, like, and we'll talk about later why the whole Joe Budden situation, blah blah blah. And I was having to ask. I was like, let me just ask the room, see what the age is, blah blah blah, to see where that demographic of where they really suck. I feel like it's an age thing. It's starting to look like so,
Be.
you know,
Gender
'cause-
thing, too.
maybe two, but when I hear no, maybe no, because I heard some women that were dogging the shit too. But neither here nor there. It's like the younger people who are fans of, like I said, the newer Drake, the poppier Drake, stuff like that, who was still on number one on top when he was number one on top with the shit that we were loving. It's just like it's a tale of two cities in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You got Drake on top when like let's say pre What a Time to Be Alive, right? That's another energy. Then you got post that where it's just like he's linking with the Futures, he's linking with all the different trap rappers and such, and it's like it's a whole new different Drake that these people are accustomed to. So it's like I don't know if I can be mad at them when this is the sound and Drake is the face of it in a sense. Or
you know, too, and I think this was said too. He's trying to adapt to the streaming era. And when I say that is he's trying to catch shit. Because we talk shit about TikTok, but TikTok for hip hop, like that trendy shit, that's where they go.
Yo, bro, even like you bring up the TikTok, it's even bringing back old artists. I've seen mad Cameron videos, Nas videos of people just breaking down their lip. just putting their lyrics on the screen with pictures, like the Pusha T one that's been floating around with the story of Adonis. That's been floating around on the internet for a couple of weeks now.
The irony.
But do we think that Drake is like, is he in the space where he needs to do stuff like that?
He don't. It's unnecessary.
What I want, realistically, what I want to see is I want to see Drake do a J. Cole. No features.
He'll never do that.
I feel like he's talented enough to do it where he doesn't need it. Personally,
can, but I don't know. It's a want kind of thing. Yo, J. Cole did that because he wanted to do that.
Like you got Sexy Red on a song. Like you did it for Jiffy Pop vibes.
Like he made her Alfredo. Apparently, you seen the picture of the Alfredo? Nigga fed her dog food.
No, she chose dog food.
She chose.
But it's even stuff like with that feature
for
where
all the dogs,
like,
also for all the dogs.
I feel like these are just all little cheap, like for wrestling term, cheap pops. You know what I'm saying?
I call it Jiffy Pop.
Right. You put
it on the stove for a couple seconds. It gets hot. It pops. And then you pop the bag open and all the air deflates.
I said it all weekend. His music has been aging backwards. He's Benjamin Button musically. The introspective shit, the shit that we want to hear from him, he was doing that shit 10 years ago.
Like, bro, realistically, like, listen, like, going through his album, realistically, like, maybe by, like, song 10 or 11, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to go listen to that Doja Cat album again. Like, no, like...
What did I say, Los? I
chore.
I told you, Los, when we was in the chat, I was 9 songs in, and I was dissatisfied.
Like, this shit is mid. You were like, yo, this
and it's 24 songs, and I'm 9 songs, and I'm it felt like a struggle after that.
I told you when we started recording, I was like, yo, I'm down another song. When I talked to you the first time about this shit, I was at 16 songs that I liked. My nigga, I'm down to 14 to 13 songs now. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Like, a lot of these songs don't have playback. Like, I'm not playing a lot of these songs back. Like, some of the songs just cool in for the first time.
Ribs. They don't like the ribs.
He don't have a I'm on one. He don't have a started from the bottom on this. Like, there's nothing.
Even no memorable intro. I'll take Free Smoke. Like, Free Smoke still was a banger, and I don't even love that album like that, bro.
Keep the Family Close over this shit.
Like, come on. Like, what the fuck was this?
Like,
it's just the whole Drake formula that we're used to, I guess, was just kind of scrapped. No,
you know what I like, though? I like that he already announced that he's going away for a year or more. Good. Get your mind right. Like, he's a big enough artist, bro. Go get your mind right, get your body right. I heard about the thing with the stomach. I hope that he takes care of that. Go get your body right, go get your mind right, bro. And come back. Like, you gotta remind niggas why you Drake. Like,
but I think Drake, this project that he did, like this experiment that he did with like going this full force with the music, was a good test because it wasn't a lot of guys of his stature doing this unless you were on the come up. You know what I'm saying?
I blame two niggas. I blame two niggas.
Who?
And they young niggas. And they had a hand on this album. KD, who was an A&R, and I blame fucking Yachty.
Well, blame Drake for wanting to put a NBA player to take control of his art. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I saw today.
KD is a great. He has great music taste. I will give him.
He don't brush his hair. Like, I'm never letting a nigga that don't brush his hair make selections of my music.
He's not like KD, not like LeBron, like doing the whole like mumble, like you don't know. Like, he actually is a very good with the music, but I'm still not putting that person in control of A&R in my album. Like,
Ari Academics was on online, right? And he was talking about how, you remember how he was talking about the Joe and Drake shit? He was saying how Drake told him that the album was initially done and it had one direction. He was going another direction. Yachty sat with the album and was like, nah, let me help you, bro. Do it like this. So Yachty took the album that was already done and completely turned it this way. So who knows where...
Like, I'm not like...
So don't listen to Yachty? Hashtag don't listen to Yachty?
Don't listen to fucking Yachty. Keep Yachty away from Cole, too. Keep him away from Cole. I don't want him on the fucking fall off.
Not realistically. Like... How I edited
the Secret Recipe record more than most of
how I edited the Secret Recipe song, Allegedly, I cut the song from YouTube. And then I cut Yachty's verse out, bro. I just have Cole's verse on. Like I don't need to hear that. I like the song.
Yachty's cool. Yachty is musically right. Like all the shit that y'all say
But
about
he
Yachty,
been doing good. He been doing good
No,
this
don't
year.
say y'all. Say it to the person up there.
Let me. No, I'm not. But I'm not like no lone person. Like I'm not. Like Yachty is very known for being winning heavily this year. There's not uncommon.
Not here.
No, but no. I'm talking about this verse. I'm not talking about
I got you on all of that. Like I got you on that. But the thing I'm saying is that what Yachty has been doing,
bro, you got like how I see it.
Hold on.
All right, my bad.
The thing with Yachty is that the formula that's been winning for him has been winning for him and for what he does for his demographic that knows what Yachty brings to the table. That's not your demographic to an extent. Like yes, they listen to you, but like
let me tag off that statement. Let me tag off that statement. The way I see it is like you're a rapper at the end of the day. You hear the rap. You're known for rapping. When you rap, when you rap, whatever you rap, and you have J. Cole who's silently, realistically murdering you on your own track.
When the beat dropped, like he got a bar and a half, 2 bars in before the song even dropped. Like my man, and then it's like Drake gave him the ISO. He's like, "Yo, go ISO. That's okay."
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the Drake and J. Cole verse. I'm on the recipe still.
Oh, my fault. Pardon.
Like the fact, like you made the song, bro. So you know what that verse was. That was a crazy J. Cole verse. Like both of these verses have me more excited for J. Cole's album than both of the past. Like
Joe, you know what I did after I heard this shit? I threw on the off season. I went right back to the off season.
To me, bro, I feel like J. Cole is a smooth trampoline player. He really just be jumping on these niggas.
Bro.
Be like I fully understand why Cole doesn't have artists on his songs.
He's gonna kill him.
You can't fuck with this nigga. Like, bro, nobody fucking with this nigga, bro.
In real time, like, is like it's like that verse from the Secret Recipe and First Person Shooter are one verse. Because he's literally like what he said with the whole face of death, all of that shit, whoop de whoop, where people took his the NBA YoungBoy shots. He literally in that next
not shots. Remember, he said he still wanted to work with him.
Right. That's what I said. The alleged. That's why I said people took it as that. That's why in the next song, this song right here, First Person Shooter, he literally is apologizing for what he damn near felt like just for the misconception.
I know what I said last week.
Like, yo, like dog, and he's doing this on the main stage. Like, that is crazy, bro. And
well,
both
I think Drake said First Person Shooter was done the night of.
Yeah.
The night
this
of.
This whole album feel like it was kind of like really early, like not it wasn't made that long ago. Like a lot of references.
Wait, First Person Shooter was made Friday?
It was made Thursday night into Friday. He said that him and Cole went in the studio Thursday night to do it.
That's hard.
Very. Like, and to hear what they came out with, like that's more Cole than Drake, because Drake he had to change the beat.
Like here we go. Let's talk about it. Like Drake, he was talking all that shit. Like Cole dominated that track, but that I'm one away from Michael Beat It line, bro. That shit had me go like, all right, you earned my like that. That's talk heavy. Let's talk heavy, Drake. I hear you, guy. Like that was one of the moments I'm like, all right, yeah, like you Drake, nigga. Go ahead and talk your shit. Like
the Yeet record and the Cole record are tied. One of them is gonna go number 1 next week, and there people are saying that it's the Yeet record, which is fucked up because the better record is the Cole record. But like
I guess you got the young niggas locked up.
That is just an age thing. It's really an age thing.
Think about it, bro. Old niggas, like niggas our age. Who said it the best? Little Duval said it the best. If the music doesn't come to you as an older nigga, we're not going to go search up music like when we were 16 and 17. These younger niggas is doing that they in that era. And then from how we think about how we used to, we come from like the backpack era of rap and shit, where we had to go find underground music because all the radios was playing a bunch of bullshit that we didn't want to hear no more.
Taping
And the tastemakers were putting out we had the tastemakers that were able to be the curators and shit
we
of
had the
the
blog
culture.
era, nigga. The blog
They were
era.
putting out they were able to put out dope shit and that be the, you know what I'm saying, the things that the actual labels is looking for. Now they just sit on YouTube all day and see who's got the most views.
I say all that to say this album is a solid 7 for me.
A
6.5. 6.5, but it's a 7. It's like, you know, when you a 65.
I'm
I'll
gonna
give
go
you
with
like
I'm gonna go with 5.
Like the second, like not even
the
the second half
is strong. Second half, listen, members only, Drew Picasso members only, and What Would Pluto Do is strong for me.
I like Bahama Mama. I would say Bahama Mamas. Bahamas Promises. Tried Your Best. Drew Picasso's cool. Members Only. Party Next Door is like the star. Like he just as he.
Hey, here we go. I have one problem with that
Party
album.
and J. Cole. Party and J. Cole expect him to outshine Drake.
He plays with his fans like Vince McMahon, and I don't like it. Why wasn't that Virginia Beach song a motherfucking diss? Don't do that.
What are you talking about here, bro? Like, and you still shooting at Kanye? Like,
and you know he did that on purpose too. He put that title there on purpose.
Like, yeah, that like don't play with our intellect. You know what we wanted with Virginia Beach. Like, you out here with some soft shit over Virginia.
Remind you of Virginia Beach. Like, are we serious? Like, get the fuck out of here, Drake.
Shorty is ghetto. Shorty is pretty. Like she Virginia Beach.
Some shit. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah, like, and like, I don't know, the Chief Keef song. Like, I felt like that was like damn near 10 years too late. Like
the Western Girl samples I liked.
Wait, hold on. I like the don't like. I like the don't like cut from the Chief Keef shit and the beat.
Oh,
that was hard.
Santa.
Yeah, that was hard. I like that shit.
On the album, stellar, as usual.
Shout out 40. Shout out 40.
Like
Conductor, Vinyls.
Yo, I'm so happy for Conductor, bro.
Me too.
I'm so happy for that man. Shout out Griselda, bro.
He got 2 more spots Friday too. He got 2 more songs Friday.
The only songs that took away from this album, bro, was fucking Away From Home, which was Away From Home was dope. Like that was the type of records I thought that would have been an outro, but we got Polar Opposites,
Buffalo tribute
which
record.
I was like, yeah, that too. But outside of that, just that type of shit when he's reflective on his career and life and shit like that, like that's some of the best Drake records.
Polar Opposites was fucking weird.
Yeah, like that's your outro too. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what are you doing?
He's talking to a girl that's bipolar. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. 7969 Santa, dope. First person shooter, Daylight, and 8 a.m. in Charlotte. That's all I got for you.
And that's a record low for you for a Drake album, you said.
That's nasty work, bro.
I can't wait for this Joe Budden podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like.
Well, let's get into it. Then.
If you had this, bro, you should have just left it at CLB, bro. You should have just left it at
her laws.
You know what it is, bro. I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. He wants to prove a point to like how Kendrick drops albums every 3 or 4 years, and I can drop but like
he was shooting shots at that too.
And it comes to the point of I see why Kendrick will wait 3 years to drop an album.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah,
quality.
I still be running some of them Kendrick songs back, bro. I be mad. I be listening to them with that song we yelled at bitch and the bitch yelling back. I fucking love that song.
So, question before we get into Drake and Joe Budden, man, like where are we ranking this album?
Nah, you know, your lady get you mad as shit. You just try to chill.
Wild as hell.
Yeah, bitch, just kill the vibe.
So
I'm tired of these emotional ass stuck up bitches crying. Yeah, I feel you, Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick.
Let's talk about it real quick before we get into Drake and Joe Budden. Is this Drake's worst album?
Yes.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm a Drake fan.
The mixtape is better than this. The mixtape is better than this, and that should even have clean edited.
Better than this, bro.
Honestly never mind is better than this shit.
Way better than this.
And bro, it would have been worse if he dropped on the same day as Doja Cat. I just want to point that out.
He would have got 8 pause.
Like, bro,
and I think he's still selling 420. He's still selling 420K, which is still 50K lower than Travis. Travis still to this day got the highest selling album of 2023 for rappers.
I'm smoking that album.
You know what it
I have
is?
to cleanse myself when you talk.
Listen, Juicy J said it the best. He said rap is down 40% this year in sales. Think about that.
Because they can just
almost
AI the shit. They can AI the shit sometimes.
no. It's not even just AI, bro. They're losing the culture. You can't pour out rap, bro. It's a culture thing.
And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So where do we have to let's keep it talk, bro. We gotta understand that the labels they're gonna be forever the median of, you know what I'm saying? How can I say this without trying to sound like a fucking label head or some shit?
We need gatekeepers.
Yeah, bro. We need better representation at the top, bro. We need better representation at the top of the food chains, bro. Because think about it. The things that are being brought to the table aren't, like, once again, sticking to the ribs, bro. There's not. It's for, like, once again, we got to understand too that the youth is always going to control the culture in whatever type of formality. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to control the pulse of the culture. But it's like, is this what I think it's the things that have been fed prior to that, you know, gets us here, you know? Like, we can't, we love the trap era. Like, it was beautiful. It was a great era. The drill era was a moment in time. But if that's what brings us here, damn, bro. I wasn't a big fan of the drill era. I kind of seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of seen it coming where the whole influence wasn't going to be like, it just started getting less and less and less and less and less quality. You know what I'm saying? And more about just vibes and whoop-de-whoop, which I'm a vibey nigga. I like vibes too, but I like substance still too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's when we get a guy like Drake who is at the top spot and he's giving us substanceless albums. That just shows you where we at the culture. That I had to ask the girl. I was like, "Yo, are you as a consumer, like, are you happy with this project? Like, if you were to buy this project, will you be happy purchasing this, or are you only purchasing this just because you like Drake? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, like, shit, I don't know. Like, some people are really like stuck in the Drake where they just buying into the Drake shit just because
I'm a Drake fan, and I'm like,
yeah, bro. Listen, Loso said it the best. He said it the best, bro. 1 second. This nigga said, "Fuck, I'm a motherfucking lost it."
Benjamin Button.
Nah, not the Benjamin Button shit. Oh man, go ahead. When it popped back up in my head, I
lost his train of
thought.
I think the fatigue has definitely settled in, man. Like, he's been putting in multiple work for about 2 years straight. Like, since COVID, he's been working. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to sit down, and this just shows the fatigue. I'm not saying Drake is he's wild or nothing of that nature, bro. It's
he's not washed. I wouldn't say he's
not washed.
Right.
Not saying he's washed
like that because he's put out an album like
there's
this.
Slippage there though.
I thought her loss was good. I like COB. It's to the point where now, like, this album now I feel like I'm like, all right, each album damn near sounds the same.
It's a chore to listen
to. You really can't tell me a difference between her loss, COB, and this album.
21 is on her loss.
Then that's it. That's it. That is it.
Need more 21. Got it.
That is literally it.
Hey, yo, speaking of 21, do y'all think it's weird that he has his door like bell is 21 Savage?
Yeah, yo, it's probably really awkward being Drake's friend sometimes.
And then can we talk?
Get your face tattooed on his arm.
Can we talk about that "Bye" lyric? Like, he just gonna get away with that?
Nasty line, good song.
This is what I'm talking about, bro.
What did he mean by that?
What did he mean by that?
Yeah, what did he mean by that?
The intake is literally like dry, bro. It's dust in there, bro. Like, he is literally picking up sand for lines at this point, bro.
Slippage. Any nigga, yo, you hop on a record with Drake right now, you probably
you know that was a Yachty approved song. He's like, yeah, bro, that's good. That's it, bro. Get the nail polish. Get the nail polish.
Like, personally, I thought, like, Tizo on the joint, like it seemed like he really picked up on a lot of this like recent. This is
Yo,
a very
that Amen song. I fuck with that
I like
Amen.
that.
I pray
like
you
that.
find it.
I walk something back. I like the little dogs will be dogs.
I like that.
I like
Like,
that.
I like those little parts. Like, but outside of those, let's like the Yachty song was cool. Like, I don't know, man. I just expected
Rappers,
way
stay
more,
away
bro.
from Yachty. Don't let him input on your album. Stay away from that nigga.
I don't know, bro. Drake definitely got to go back to the drawing board and it's come with something fresh, man. Come back with something fresh, bro. We've heard you talk about all of your. I don't know how many more stories of these different but same stories you got with these women.
You think
over
he
and over
capping?
again.
Keep it real. Keep it a bean. You think he capping?
Bro, at this point, bro, I think he's just this. At this point, you got to keep the character alive.
Oh, so you playing a character? Okay, so he is capping. He is capping.
I mean, whether he's living it or not, I feel like you still got to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why you got to continue with these songs and like.
You're 37, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
he went away from Michael, nigga, beat it.
You like he's the meme of the nigga that passed away. You 36. He's literally the meme. You're 36. Like, come on.
But then again, like you said, when you're on top for so long, you number one, like you're gonna want to keep that spot. And he's not doing it the way Drake does it. I mean, Kendrick does it. He's not gonna do it the way Cole does it. He's gonna do it the way Drake has always. He's been the one that was the mainstream guy. You know what I'm saying?
Example,
so he's gonna do what he can do to stay mainstream.
Hov was on top for years, right? Pop, he crossed over, blase blah. He realized, yo, I need to make a change because I'm losing my core. And he drops, was it 444? That he dropped 444. He got everybody back.
Jay?
Yeah.
You said Cole.
No, I said Hov.
No, he said Jay.
Oh, he said Hov. My bad.
He
not
pushed it up with 444. I'm not saying.
Obviously it came out of turmoil, but it wasn't really about the fans.
He blessed us, though.
Yeah, like we were blessed out of his pain, but like,
hey, he's an artist. Thank you for your pain.
Like, but still though, like
your pain, man, that's crazy.
But even though it's just like, I feel like with Hov, like he was able to do what, like he said. I always wanted to rhyme with some common sense. I got a million. I ain't rhyme like with some common sense. Blah blah blah. The Talib Kweli line, all of those things. But look where he's at now, though. But look at the rhymes you hear now, where it's like he'll give the flex shit, but he'll give you some thought provoking shit and like Farrakhan and this and.
So I got one for you. So we all say this is Drake's worst album. What is Jay-Z's worst album? And compare.
Holy Grail.
I won't say that's his worst album.
So all I'm saying is compare it to this Drake album. Which album the worst Hov album or this album? Which album are you listening to?
I'm going to Magna Carta.
I think probably Blueprint 2.5, maybe.
So I'm saying you still listen to that over this Drake album, or you taking the Drake album over that?
I'll take Blueprint 2.5, bro.
I'm taking Magna Carta, unfortunately. And like I said, I'm a Drake fan. I like this album for the most part, but
that's why I can't really agree with all the people saying like, oh well, Hov Blueprint 3, he featured with younger artists and all of that stuff. But dog, look at the artists he was featuring versus the artists featured on here. Cole, what was it? Cole, Cudi, who else he had on there?
Yeah,
that was a young artist. Like, come on, like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like
Drake himself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dog,
like a bunch of young trap niggas.
He had Drake himself on there. He had Mr. What is it? Mr. Hudson.
Well, I was talking about the rappers, but still though, but it's like he had niggas who were gonna be the next face of the. All right, Brody, thanks for pulling up, bro. Like
allegedly gang.
You know, Hov was, you know what I'm saying, getting with guys who were he's seen as the next face of the culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Yeet as being the next face of the culture.
Do you think Drake is one of those people that he can anoint someone the next face? You think he's that's in his best interest to do that, to anoint somebody?
I think he's helped. You know what I'm saying? The Drake stimulus package is real.
Agreed. It is. I
mean, I don't know what we will see what this does for Yeet, but I don't I'm not a fan of the music also, so I'm not his demographic of fandom. You know what I'm saying?
If that record goes number one, then it worked.
And it worked.
And it worked. But it has to go number one.
I mean, but even if it does his number, it does his numbers, bro. Like I said, he's going with, like I said, he's going against that, you know what I'm saying, the streaming platform formulas or whatever y'all saying. Like I said, I think he's just trying to stick with the 30 and under groups, you know what I'm saying, keep that fandom alive. Those are people that's probably coming to the concerts, coming to the shows, buying the merch and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh, let me see what y'all listening to out here. What's the new shit out here? Okay, whoop-de-whoop. Is this? All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? He's not out here trying to find the next Lil Russell. He's not out here trying to find the next, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no, bro. He's not. He's not. Like, we even get the Benny record on here, bro. Like,
cook him. Please cook him. Cook him, please.
We even get that, dog. Like, this is the second album in the row. We still like that. Just shows you, like, he's like, I get it. Him and Cole are like they like that's like his bro. So it's like I get why they always gonna link up. You know what I'm saying? But the Benny record is just like, bro, you trying to put. I just feel like that's, once again, like, and this just shows me, like, I feel like he's just trying something for a whole new. He's trying to do something for a crowd that's not really him, versus where Travis is really just fucking with guys I think he really just fuck with. Because who would expect it to get the West Side Gun feature on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a world I expected him, but it was like, okay, this is dope still, though. He wasn't trying to be West Side Gun on that shit.
It's potentially messy, but it's messy. Do you think Drake is... Do you think he's befriending? I mean, yeah, him and Cole were friends before, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, came up.
But there was a disconnect where, you know, you didn't see them a lot together until recently.
I mean, I think it was for the Born Center release. I think Drake, it was during that. I mean, they had times where they linked up and shit. I mean, they're not like, I mean,
you see where I'm going. You see where I'm going? Do you think he's doing this to spite Kendrick?
Oh, no, I don't say that.
Like, look, me and your mans is cool. Like,
nah, bro, they cool. They're just as cool. Like, it's not even that. I think it's more so he probably definitely wanted that, like, that J. Cole energy on his album.
It saved it.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, bro, I'm not really crazy about this album. It's not really my cup of tea. Probably not gonna really like spin a block on it. It's nothing to really spin a block on for me. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that I didn't hear on this album that I didn't hear on the other albums. I can go listen to some other songs from the other albums that he put out throughout these past couple years that will suffice.
Yeah, I have enough old Drake to satisfy me. Pause.
Like shit from CLB, Dark Lane demos, Her Loss, shit like it's mad shit on there that I can take from there. That Scorpion, that it sounds the same exact shit on here. Like, it's the same shit. He's talking about the same shit, bro, and it's getting boring.
Yeah, it's getting
simple and plain. It's getting boring.
And on that note, Joe Budden took a similar stance on his pod, but he went a little crazy. He went a little personal, and that's where we're at with it. Basically, I don't have the rant on video or anything, but I can kind of paraphrase. Basically told Drake, yo, stop trying to relate to the little 20-something-year-olds. Stop fucking the 20-something-year-olds. Like, and I think that was the line that made him go Super Saiyan.
I mean,
you're not gonna tell me that the fucking 25.
Hey, bro, I ain't telling you. I get what he's saying. Is once again, is like you're in circles that are not of your type energy, bro. Like, they on shit that you're not really on, or you trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I asked Jordan, I was like, yo, if a 37-year-old man came up to you and said, "What up, gangy? How would you feel?" And she was just like, like, it's weird, bro. It's just weird. It's try hard energy. It's try hard energy. Like, bro, you're trying too hard to fit in.
And I think, let me go find the long ass fucking, because Drake, listen, I call it emotional or not, but the nigga went in. The nigga went in. kind of crazy.
You know, he always going on Joe Budden though. It's nothing new.
He wrote, you have failed at music. He tagged him too. You have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows. Dusty and Nietzsche jeans. Sounds funny. To screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. I ain't gonna finish this. A long one. I ain't gonna finish it, but y'all can go find it. He went crazy. And then Joe Budden responded under that. You'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated.
You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of that MJF and Samoa Joe promo. Where, like MJF said all of that shit, and Joe was just like, "I didn't look at you as a kid. I looked at you as a little bitch," and it's just like that little bit was just enough to make me forget about everything he said.
It's like when the battle rapper, like
all the words don't need to be like. It's like
when the battle rapper like starts his first round crazy with one line, and it like negates everything the other rapper just said.
Yeah, because like, bro, it's true, bro. Like, Father Time is undefeated, bro. Like, you definitely gotta, like, I don't know.
That chain is crazy though. Bullshit aside, that chain that he got on is crazy. With the Raptors logo and the Jays logo on the CN's tower.
That is hard. But yeah, man, he definitely got to learn to take criticism. Drake definitely got to learn to take criticism better. I mean, I definitely will say, like, you know what I'm saying, Joe went overboard, which he did, you know what I'm saying, call himself out on that.
We know that. That's on brand for him.
And he called himself, he said he went overboard, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, it's already in the win now, so it's up now, but it is, I just think Drake is taking the criticism a little way too hard, though. You know what I'm saying?
Academics on his stream on Saturday said that Drake, because I guess him and Drake are cool, so Drake told him that Drake and Joe had a conversation before the album dropped, and Drake knew that Joe was going to review it, and he was like, yo, just keep it about the music. Whatever you do, just keep it about the music. And I think that's why Drake responded the way he did, because Joe didn't keep it about the music.
Understood.
But Drake also has to pay attention too, because I watched that pod. In that pod, Joe was like, yo, I love the album. But blase, 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 blah. He prefaced it by saying that he loved the album. Niggas don't hear the love, they hear the hate.
It is. I mean, that is true. That is what came out. I mean, I stand on business.
Oh, it's me too. Stand on business. Yeah.
Yo, that Drewski video. Can we talk about that real quick, bro? The Drewski video, the whole Drewski Birdman. The other thing that's been coming out since this, like, had me crying. But have you been following this whole Drewski and Birdman situation?
People think that Birdman is serious, and I don't think he's serious. He's fucking with Drewski.
Bro, I don't know. Bring these niggas to wrestling, because these niggas are showing what kayfabe is way better than anybody in wrestling. I have no clue real or fake.
Birdman got sense of humor.
It's the scariest sense of humor I've ever seen. If anything, bro.
Hey, look, Playboy, you not gonna
play real gangsters on Gladys.
Who is Gladys?
I think that's his mother.
Why does he put shit on her so much?
You put shit on your mom. You serious? I guess. Yeah,
man,
right.
I put it on my daddy, because if I'm lying,
oh, you was a motherfucker. Yo, I'm crying, dude. We gotta clip that shit. Yo, but nah, man. Like I said, I'm not. Like I said, I'm personally, I'm not a fan of the album, and the reason why I can say I'm not a fan of the album, totally, in the sense of, like you said, Drake, like Joe Budden, they put out the joints where, like I said, maybe our sentiments kind of are aligned. You know what I'm saying? But he actually likes the album. He's more going to in the sense of why which I say in the sense of, like, you do got to look at Drake in he is, like I said, he's the top 3, and he is like low key the number 1 guy. We all have our favorites out of the 3, but Drake is the number 1 guy.
He's Hove right now. He's
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's why we look at him in a certain light. Whether it might be the people who came up from the beginning to now versus the people who, you know what I'm saying, probably followed in somewhere in the middle and to now. I think it's just a disconnect in where we like, yo, it's definitely something falling off from where we seem like, all right, he's still rapping, but he's adding more commercial shit to it. But it was a good blend. But it just one started leaning to the commercial side than the other. And that's where I feel with the album. It's just way too commercial. Way too commercial.
It's too party promoter for me. It's too, hey, you know that gif of the nigga of Steve Buscemi with the skateboard?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, fellow kids.
Yeah, bro.
What time is class? That's what,
you know what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's almost given like that old pic, and I'm not comparing them to this dude in the sense of their actions, but you remember that picture of R. Kelly when he had all the like young nigga gear on and shit? Yeah, like the hoodie, the bag, the snap
nigga for comparing him to R. Kelly.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I just prefaced that by saying that.
It don't help. That's
like, you know, but do you remember that picture though? Like, where he's like, yo, he like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what like it felt like with this album. Like he was trying to do that musically. And it's like when I say that, it's a difference between like him trying to do that and Travis Scott is that Travis Scott on the producer side, it helps because he's be able to like mesh the worlds of both of those artists, other than him like Drake just trying to sound like the artist he's on with, or just, you know what I'm saying, trying to jump into their world, other than blending the worlds, you know?
Yeah, that's why, and we're going to talk about him later. I can appreciate the West Side because West Side, instead of going to their world, he brings them to his.
Exactly.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm gonna see a feature, I'm more excited for that. Other than like, you know what I'm saying, Drake is just putting out guys that he think he fucks with. He was like, I'm gonna put you on my album. You know what I'm saying? We make a great song to whatever their version of it is a great song, and you know, I'm gonna put you on Drake stimulus package shit, whatever you want to call it, or you know. But I don't know, bro. I just thought CLB was that's a Drake album. That's a Drake album.
A quintessential Drake album. That album aged beautifully.
Not a Drake album, bro. We got the great intro. We got great rap records. We got great R&B, you know what I'm saying, rap, whatever ballad records you want to call it.
Afrobeat too.
You know what I'm saying? We got like mad great variety of what Drake is great at. This was not a Drake album. Like I said, we had a lot of other people's hands in the pot, which Drake does not need. You don't need that. You're too great of an artist to need other people's help. Yes, it's okay with being influenced. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay influenced to keep your shit fresh and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But this, I don't know, there's too many hands in the pot for this shit, bro. Too many hands in the pot.
CLB is like the all-encompassing Drake album. Like you said, it kind of shows you every facet of Drake on that album. It's a long album, again, like this one, 23 records, but you get every facet of Drake.
Yeah, man, like it's, I don't know, bro. That was just, I don't know, this wasn't a good one for Drake. Like I said, take that year, you had a great tour, made a lot of money, a lot of moments was made during the shit. Like I said, go chill out, bro. You did your work. You did your work. Like I said, I love the experiment that he did. Like I said, let me put out the work so I don't gotta go sit back. Like Joe was saying, I don't gotta go sit back and, you know what I'm saying, people gotta wait. No, I can continue this run and continue giving y'all great music.
He did it out of spite. To
an extent, maybe. But I think it came out on the better end than it did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like out of, like I said, Dark Lane demo tapes, CLB, Her Loss, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, never mind. I love all of those. It's just I don't like.
I ain't even peep what you did, dog. You a sick nigga. You wearing an XO hoodie,
bro? Because it go with my dunks. I've been wearing this all day.
But the fucking symbolism. You wearing an XO hoodie and you over here ripping the Drake? Nah, man.
Well, this
This
is the
is
weekend.
hilarious. I no, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the funny part.
I mean, I guess I love this hoodie, man. I wish they like remastered
Man,
these.
this nigga's the greatest, yo. This is subtle shit.
Had the fucking on the side, like it was hard with the shit on the back. This shit was hard, bro. But yeah, man, that's a reach. But
Come on. That's a subtle little jab.
they buddies again, right?
Nah, he got a shot thrown at him on the PND record.
Oh, god damn it. Maybe that's just PND hate.
Because Weeknd has PND's career.
Well, he was never going to get that career.
Come on.
Weeknd is different, bro. Come on, we're not doing that. Weeknd was. That's why he had to get away from Drake. Like, nah, I'm not in your shadow.
PND, he can cross over.
He can if you get out of Drake's shadow.
Oh, you in rare form, buddy.
Hey. Nah, I'm in blurry form right now. But not neither here nor there though, bro. Like I said, let's move on from Drake. We've had about an hour in talking about Drake, so let's move on from there, bro. Let's talk about some other music released from over this weekend, bro.
Sir, album of the weekend for me, Voir Dire. That is how you say it. I found out that's how you said it. I looked it up on Google. You know how Google has a little speaker, so I had to hear you say it. Voir Dire. That's Alchemist, as I like to call it. Earl Sweatshirt, Alchemist. They dropped, and I listened to that while I waited because this idiot didn't drop at midnight like everybody else. So Voir Dire was out, my nigga, from top to fucking bottom. This is flawless rapping, flawless production. The guest features do their job. I need a Vince Staples and Earl Sweatshirt EP ASAPery.
Is it for some reason I thought we were getting one, but maybe it's just that they dropped that record and it just hit me so crazy. I was just like, nah, I need that shit.
Which one is it? Is it Mancala? But Mancala is good, but the good one is Caliphate.
Yeah, I think that was the single. That was the single, but amazing record, bro. Like I said, I put this joint on. I usually watch wrestling and I put my music on and such, but bro, when I mean this shit just flows instantly. You don't gotta like skip nothing. It's great background music with the production, like with Earl and his flow. It's just real great vibe, like chill music. And like I said, when you are just sitting back and hearing the things he's saying, like I'm not gonna act like I'm the craziest fan of his delivery, but when you saying dissecting that pen, what he's saying is some dope shit, bro.
Snake oil salesman with the pitch. That's slick.
He be talking, bro.
Man, talking. My nigga Earl. It's not the same Earl with the, from Lawyer Squad. This nigga different.
I'm just saying, I've always never been a really big fan of his delivery. I just said the bars has always been there though. I mean, sometimes I like the little monotone, lazy flow. Sometimes it's like, but I thought that with this production, it heightens it better. It's a great compliment to it.
Alchemist is on Hit Boy ass.
Oh yes, oh yeah. But this was a really great project, man. I like the mic feature. Like I said, Vince Staples cooked on here. Like I said, man, Earl and Alchemist, man, really, really great combination. I mean, we've been seeing them in the studio. Who would be popping in this? I think Mos Def popped up on there on the one time. I thought we was going to get a Mos Def feature on here, but forgot this was made before that, or probably wasn't. I don't know. But I would like to hear Earl and Mos Def. That would be a really dope song, just with their flows. Earl's Def. But nah, Earl and Mos Def, I would like to hear that a lot. But like I said, this was a really dope tape. Really, really dope tape, man. Shout out to Earl. Shout out to Alchemist. Like I said, that Vince Staples and Earl Sweatshirt project definitely needs to come out, man. On the R&B side, my boy Omar Apollo dropped the nice EP, man. What was it called? Pardon
I
the
seen you
God.
drop that in the chat. I didn't get around to
Yeah.
listening to it, but
Yeah, I gave
I
it a
like
quick spin. Like you said before, like I said, waiting for Drake and shit. It was called Live For Me. About what, 4 songs on here. Ice Slipping was the one I really liked on here. Check that joint out when y'all get a chance. What else did we get from over this weekend?
Camino.
Yep, El Camino. They spit on Jesus, his BSF debut. I like this joint so far. I got a little bit of listen to it before I ended up going to sleep that night. But nice songs on here. Like the production is always smooth. Like it's something I want to, like I said, I want to sink my teeth into a little bit more. Pause, but I like the whole little rollout, the whole vinyls with the hoodies you get. Like they're definitely pushing this album very, very heavy coming out the BSF camp to be something really dope. I did like the Victory record with him and the Spectre Deck. Fire. You know what I'm saying?
80 Bills record is my shit with Benny.
Oh, the new build. Yeah, that joint hard, bro. It's like I like it. I like it, man. Like, I mean, hopefully I don't feel like it's gonna be nothing different. You know what I'm saying? In the change, like him being from BSF or being like, you know what I'm saying? I guess part-time Griselda. I don't know.
I thought he was always BSF, honestly.
I thought he was Griselda, but I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, um, yeah, I like this tape so far. I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of his better tapes. I feel like he put a lot bit more work into, especially being his debut and shit like that. Like definitely put a lot bit more of just a little bit more pain in this joint.
The cover is wild.
Fire.
Crazy.
Fire.
No, I'm not mad at it, but
It feels like essences of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
And like Apple has it out too. Like they don't block nothing.
Yeah, no block it.
Shout out Camino.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. Like I said, shout out to the BSF debut, man. It's a solid tape. I listened to it so far, man. What I said, man, it's about it. Really was a pretty slow week. Like I said, we know everybody was. Oh yeah, well, Russell dropped a new tape too. Family Business.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, a little 10-pack.
I become a fan of Russell thanks to you. So
yeah, man, dope. But you know what it is, man? It's fall season, bro. And I was just doing my rounds today, bro. And dog, just the fraud department just happened to come on, and I was like, oh gosh, you tend to forget that, yo, Jim Jones really is like king of the fall in the sense of rap. And I feel like he is when it comes to that shit. Like when it comes fall season, winter season, you definitely want to put on some Jim Jones, bro.
Ross, I go with Ross.
Go with Ross. I think Jones got it right now, dog.
Are we having a King of the Fall debate right now?
Is it because if anything, like if I had to choose a project, like my favorite fall winter project is always gonna be Soul Tape. Always gonna be Soul Tapes.
I mean, Fab disqualified himself when he stopped dropping Soul Tapes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I had to play anything during those times, it's Soul Tapes. Probably Soul Tape 2, preferably.
I play Rich Forever.
Rich Forever? I thought that feels such like a summer album.
No, Rich Forever came out fall, winter.
It did, but I don't know. I guess you're right. I don't know, man.
Rich
Like
Forever,
like I don't know, bro. You think of records like Emotionless and like, you know, like fucking the El Capo album, and I had so many great joints that he got. And I feel like he's known that. Damn, that is one of them joints. I don't know, man. Like
rapper Drake.
Drake used to be, but that was for different shit. That was cuffing season shit.
That was over a bitch.
Yeah. You play that Drake during the fall, like that's when you're trying to get with shorties and trying to chill.
How about ASAP? He dropped the first tape, Live Love ASAP, on Halloween.
Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy that music in the summer more so.
So okay, give me the criteria then, because you kind of confusing me.
Well, I don't know, man. It's just a feeling. It's not really like a, it's really a feeling, bro. Like I don't know, maybe just being in these crazy winters, certain music just hit different, Like I'm not trying to.
Westside gives me that feeling in the fall too. Honestly, he drops in the fall, winter too.
Yeah, too. Yep, same. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Also, They're them gritty, great, but that's because of those winters, bro. That's where we like those type of sounds, you know. No, bro, like it's really like I said, it's really a feeling. Like I guess when I think of ASAP music, I don't know, bro. I can't
Could
really.
could Drake be in that category?
He could be, but that's more so
I
for
think
like the slower records that he puts out, like you know what I'm saying. But that's just R&B shit. Like I said, when I think of the fall, maybe I think of like Mob Deep. I think of like I think fall winter shit. Like I said, I think of Mob Deep. I think of like I said Jones. I think like Ross. Uh, who else are great artists to listen to in the fall winters?
Mood Music
X,
Joe,
Mood Music Joe, some DMX.
DMX.
Mm,
Certain Hove albums, not all Hove albums, certain Hove albums.
Probably listen to Volume One, like that Streets is watching.
Streets is watching more than Volume One. Volume One sounded like a spring album, especially because of Sunshine.
Oh yeah. But I don't know, man. It's a good to let us know some of y'all favorite artists to listen to during the fall. We're more so rap artists. R&B really controls the fall winters. But who are some of y'all favorite rap artists to listen to during the fall? Like, please let us know that one. Put me on too. Shit.
Same as
What else do we got, man?
Insecure, man.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
I finished
You're,
right up, man.
you're
I
finally
finished
done.
finally done after years of you getting me to watch the show. You and Ty. Shout out Ty.
Yeah, facts. Like it's a great. It's an amazing show, bro. It's one of my like HBO is the GOAT network in my opinion when it comes to TV shows. Like
Yo.
in that show when it
Seen
came out, it just
post
added
Demarcus
to it.
made?
Hmm.
Seen the post Demarcus made? Shout out Demarcus. About
What was
HBO
it?
being the king.
It's true, bro. Just think about it. You got shows like Oz. You got shows like Wire. You got shows like True Detective. You got shows like Game of Thrones. You got shows like what else was on there? That was bangers.
Sopranos.
Sopranos. Like
How do
so I
you
can
forget Sopranos?
no because I was just thinking off the fly. But it's so many great joints, and you add shows like this, which like shout out to Awkward Black Girl being on the like great YouTube show, and then it being able to like get picked up, like you know what I'm saying on here. Like it was an amazing run of a show, like I said. So, what was some of your favorite takes from the show? Like, what did you take away from the show?
Immediately, I related to Lawrence right away. Early Lawrence kind of reminded me of
Same.
like my relationship with my ex and like where I was mentally in that and how you know what I mean? Like
That just
niggas
that
get in ruts.
crossroad in life, like when you trying to
Yeah.
get your shit right, you things might not go the way you plan, so you kind of got to go back to the drawing board type shit.
And then when he broke up with Issa and he was, when he got into the threesome with the two white joints. And then
Mm.
he went and got with the girl that worked at the best or at the bank.
Yeah,
The
I was so
little
happy when
joint.
he did that, bro. I just didn't like how he did her, but it reminded me how I did some shorties back in the days. It was like
It
this is kind of
reminded
real though. It's real, like you can't do that. Like when you try to rebound up a shorty, you gotta be mindful of the person. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with. You can't just be, you know what I'm saying? Taking that energy and putting it all off on them. You know what I'm saying?
like I saw a lot of myself in Lawrence, and I think that's why watching it was a little like not triggering, but it was um like you kind of had like that realization, like, damn, like I relate a lot to this nigga.
That nigga was wild so much that nigga get an STD. Niggas be forgetting about that.
He got a bitch pregnant.
That too.
Like, yo, that's another take that I have. Like, yo, you thinking that him and Issa are like back together? They you know what I mean? They fucking all over the house.
Sola definitely came through with the fucking like nastiest rich in the gate. Like when that shit came back and she did that shit, motherfucker was just like.
Now, for a nigga that watched it in real time, like you, were you happy with how it ended?
Trying to remember exactly how it ended.
They kind of just like they promised to.
It was
like,
a lot of
solve
callbacks. Yeah, I remember it was like callbacks. It ended great, but I was just sad, bro, because I wasn't getting no more. Like that show was my world, bro,
It's a really
because it
good
felt
show.
so relatable to my worlds. You know what I'm saying? That's what was great about that show. So many people found different things that they were able to relate to from their lives. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our culture. You know,
Also, the fat nigga that Issa was fucking, the TSA bae.
yo,
Listen, man, as a fat nigga myself, I understand. It
like
be
I
like
know
that.
every shorty had that moment where she took a little L just cause she was probably like, fuck it. It
I'm
gives
talking
some
about the
hunt
nigga.
that hunt hair pussy.
But no, I'm talking about the nigga was like trying to fuck her one way and he couldn't because he was fat. And I listen, I get it, my nigga.
Yo, I almost choked on this motherfucking weed, bro.
I'm watching this show, I'm like, damn, dog. They
Yo,
doing
and
him
when he seen her at the fucking where did he see her at? He called her out somewhere, and it was an awkward ass like a moment. I forgot that shit was. It was just so
Oh,
many.
yeah. Well, Lawrence was there too. Or no, was it Lawrence or was it the light skinned nigga?
One of the two.
Also,
Yeah. How do
takeaway.
you feel about the multiple relationships of Issa's life? You say you had Lawrence, you had Daniel, you had what was the light skinned brother name?
The nigga from Texas, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Nathan.
Nathan. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you feel about those three different relationships?
Daniel a pussy, dog. I hated Daniel.
Yeah, he was wild pussy.
He was wild pussy. Nathan, I kind of liked him. He was probably the most stable one after Lawrence that she had. But
He just played too many games. He played wild games, yeah.
She did him greasy, dog. Like at the end when he was like, "Yo, I can't do this shit no more. Like it's too you're too much drama." Like I felt that.
That is true. That is true. That is very much true. He was like the nonchalant niggas. Like we just like, yo, we try to do our thing. We ain't trying to really bother too many people. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with you. We gonna bring you to this world, but you can't be bringing all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Her best friend, Molly.
Don't do my girl like that. It's my girl.
I loved her up until the last season when she chopped it all off. I'm like, baby, what are you doing?
She was still cold to me.
Nah. Something about pixie cuts. I can't do pixie cuts, dog.
Love me a nice little girl with a pixie cut. But anyways,
nah, she look like LaBouche, or not LaBouche, Adina Howard.
Love me some Adina Howard. Nia Longs. That haircut was undefeated. But Halle Berry. Oh god damn. But anyways. Yeah. But now Molly was such a great supporting character because her story was just as strong. You know what I'm saying? When she was going through family situation, dealing with her father cheating and the whole like dating life and shit. Like it was a lot of intense moments with the dating situations with Molly. Like, yeah, moments where you had to really be like, yo, damn, shorty, like you good? Like, how did you feel about those moments? And while you talking about that, I'll be right back.
I thought she would have fit with the little Asian cat. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think her best relationship would have been the Asian cat. The first dude that she met at the bar when Issa was singing Broken Pussy, he was cool too, but you know what happened with him, you know what I mean? He played for both teams. So she ain't like that, apparently. But nah, like the way the show ended, like she found her forever, and it happened to be right under her nose. I forgot homie name, Darian. The dude from Wildin' Out, him, the old Wildin' Out. He's on the show. He takes a liking to Molly. Molly takes a liking to him, and you know, I think what he ended up doing, he ended up sending her some wings and some wine, and she fell in love with him after that. I like the way her story ended. Her story was pretty tumultuous. It sometimes got tough to watch her story because it
a little too real. Like
you wanted to shake her.
Bro. Like she was one of them. She was one of them sophisticated hoes.
Mental health is a motherfucker, man. It really is, and I was very happy that she kind of,
I love those therapy sessions because you really got to see that real breakthrough. Like she was really like not trying to really let her in too much, but them certain conversations when she was really telling her about herself, like she had to really sit back and listen, you know. But she ended up really didn't want to listen to a lot of people. She wasn't trying to listen to a lot of people. When Issa told her about herself, the first thing she did was snap back. You know what I'm saying?
The first argument, the first
Ooh,
fight they
it was
had,
heavy.
because then they had the second one, like a season after or 2 seasons, they had a second fight.
Because the first fight led into the Coachella shit, right? Which was a classic episode.
Yep.
Like, what's her name? Was it Kathy? Was that her name? The light skinned Kelly. Yo, yeah, Kelly, bro. When she pissed on herself at Coachella after getting tased, bro, I was literally in fucking tears, my boy.
Shout out to the friends too, Kelly,
She
and
is
then
fucking
Amanda
hilarious.
Seals' character.
Loved her character because it was such a 180. Total 180 from who she, and she bodied it, bro. Because it probably like that's probably like she probably know people or probably came up in that life in a sense where she know people like that. She was probably able to body that shit like that. And then like said Kelly, like amazing writer, also, you know what I'm saying? Getting it, she was on that show that got the Oscar, that white, what was it called? Was it called White Noise? Or it was on HBO, White Lotus.
She's on that show.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know if she's just casted on her and or if she has writing credits on her also, but I know she's a great writer. You know what I'm saying?
Shorty from Euphoria on there.
Who? Oh yeah. Also, did you know the Amanda Seals character, her husband? Remember him? He was the Colombian drug lords and Snowfall. You talk about range. Do you talk about range? Look at characters like that, boy.
I didn't know that,
son.
Yo, the whole
when I
time
found that out,
I'm like, who is this nigga? He looked familiar,
bro. When I found that out, I literally almost spit my water out, bro.
Yo, he could do a little Mino Epiki English accent really quick.
He bodied that shit, bro. And I love his character on there too, on Insecure. Like Lawrence Crew was hilarious. Like his man's was fucking.
Oh, the nigga he lived with, the short nigga.
Oh, that nigga had me crying every time he was on screen. Like every time, bro. He had fun shit.
Never fight for him? Like he was just so casual about it.
Like he was a wild nigga, bro. He was hilarious, bro. Like I said, I love the moments that they had with the crew with them. Like you had those moments of talking, like when Lawrence was going through his shit. It was like real nigga conversations that you would really have. Like, you know, I love it. Even like the whole to the point where Lawrence, they was at the strip club and they was like, man, they ain't gonna do shit. And he had the moment with the stripper and he thought he was about to get some, and then she ended up like saying, oh, it's gonna be $200, blah blah blah, whoop whoop. He was like, we just let him know like, dog, I ain't really built for this fucking like dating life for real. Like just being out here in these streets trying to be a bachelor, whoop whoop. I ain't built like that. I'm a homebody nigga for real at the end of the day, you know?
Some are built for that, some ain't built for it. You gotta come to that realization early.
Tiger Woods should have been like that.
Tiger Woods listened to Michael Jordan, that's why.
That nigga did. He's like, so $200? Say less.
They all look like her.
$3 for your time. But anyways, bro, like I said, so many great moments, so many great like takeaways that I said for conversations that you can have with your partner, with your friends, or you know what I'm saying, or moments that you know what I'm saying that you've seen, that you've been through and such. Like I said, you tackled all type of relationships, whether it was with your parents, whether it was with your friends, whether it's with your partner, and they're all great things. You know what I'm saying? Like amazing show, bro. Shout out to her. Shout out to Larry Wilmore. Like I said, they cooked food with that shit, dog. Really cooked food.
For sure, man.
Yeah, did you get to see the Title Tuesday? This the AEW NXT shit?
I didn't get to see anything, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It was worth the little back and forth. It was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to them. I gotta really watch both shows in its entirety to really give a thorough review. But just in its time, it was dope. I like how both said like AEW had they have a buy-in before a regular Dynamite show is just
nasty.
It's crazy. But Suzuki and Eddie Kingston was good. But then, like I said, I started with, as soon as I seen the first, it was like, oh shit, all right, Cody over here, what he about to announce. Then you started
WWE. NXT was bullying these niggas because why do you need the Undertaker there? Why?
It was a dope segment. I ain't gonna lie.
It was, and then you had Heyman there recruiting the Rock's
Like, it
daughter.
kind of made sense because Undertaker deaded the whole like Undertaker gimmick, but not the American Badass.
Yeah, he pulled out the American Badass gimmick.
So you say you the biggest badass in WWE? Oh, say less. It made sense. As long as you can make it make sense, I'm cool with it, bro.
Happy fucking birthday, Tony Khan.
Happy motherfucking birthday. Yo, they treated that nigga like state property too, bro. Let's get that nigga a birthday party.
No, I was gonna ask you earlier. Do you think Drake is Dame Dash and state property too? He's just repacking the work and selling
Yeah.
people the same work over and over again.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. If y'all probably heard me say it about 3 times.
Say
Not
less.
repacking in the dope, but I'm saying, but yeah, man, I really like what they did, bro. AEW was dope. You talk about wrestling wise, I feel like they got it, but like moment wise, I feel like NXT got it.
Did you see the quote that came out earlier today where they were like, yo, a source inside said that WWE is going to show AEW why they're WWE and why they're AEW.
Bro, I seen this motherfucker said they was gonna show the CCTV footage of fucking Punk fighting the goddamn Elite. I was like, yo, these niggas are wilding on the internet, bro. Like, wrestling is such a fun moment right now. Like, whether you fuck all the crazy shit, bro. This is what it is right now. This is what makes it fun when you can have moments like these, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fight it out in the street, and then y'all go back to y'all respective blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the wrestlers get along just fine. Like Kenny Omega,
right.
Shout out Kenny Omega. I you know, I always like crack on him and shit.
Diplomatic as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like his tweet is beautiful. Like that tweet he put out when Jay left, basically saying, "Yo, we love each other. This is y'all doing that. We're wishing her nothing but the best. We have friends over there." Like
Cody low-key doubled down on it during the press conference when he was saying, like, yo, I'm not like, I want the best for her. I know what potential she has. I want her to be at the top of the game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no liaison for WWE and AEW. Like, I want everybody to choose what's best for them at the end of the day.
He ain't. You damn sure hate him.
I personally don't think he made the call for her. No, because she said it on her mouth. She said she like, which I think all other wrestlers on AEW probably were doing, was watching what Cody did and trying to see if it was going to be a success or failure. And they seen it was a big success and was like, oh shit, well, let me see what happens when they call my line.
I think that nigga is, maybe he's not outright recruiting for them.
His success is low-key a recruitment statement.
Yeah, indirectly, yes. But what I mean is, he's like, he's like, yo, like I'm pretty sure Regal and H are like, yo, who do you think over there would hack it over here? They're gonna ask him that. He's from there. Come on.
I don't think that, bro. They got people that watch the product too.
Don't let them tell it.
You know they watching the product, bro. You know they are.
Let them tell it. They front like they not.
Why you think Brian Pillman Jr. just made his video vignette? You know what I'm saying? Like, they watching, bro. They watching.
Named after his sister.
Yeah. I'm still gonna call him Brian Pillman Jr.
Baby Pillman.
Yeah, like the Gunther thing I got over, and it was like, okay, but no, this nigga, you're Brian Pillman Jr.
They made Gunther fun though, because with the when Kaiser
King, like, it's just nah, dog. I like get it though. I get it. You do want to make your own lane. You want to I get it in a sense, because I get it. You want to be in the legacy of your father, so you go. I mean, that's your name. So what the fuck? You're gonna go with your name. But I can see why it won't be a fight, because like, make my own path. I'm not that's my dad. That's my but I want to make in honor of him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what I get it. It's cool.
Cody. Every time Cody talks, is my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad.
Hey man, hey, that shit sell though. The niggas love Dusty in WWE though. So it's like it is what it is. Yeah. Like, they adore that man. Like, even like him pulling up in NXT, like, they made it a big moment because he really was dead ass. Like, I was not trying to pull up to the PC, and then he had to because after he got injured. But you're just like, yo, it's like, I got to do this slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? And they made that a real big thing because like that's Dusty's ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great stories, bro. Like, it is what it is, man. Cody, he may be dramatic as fuck, but that's what wrestling is. That's what wrestling is, bro.
I mean, Yeah, it was cool. This was cool tonight. What they did with the Tuesday Night War shit,
I thought it was cool, man.
it was cool. They brought a lot of eyes to the
God for
problem.
sports changing that shit up so that we could be able to do this too. I think it was hockey. I think hockey pulled up baseball.
For nothing because they spanked. It was the Rangers and the Orioles. Rangers beat the shit out the Orioles. Could have kept that.
I'm crying. But yeah, man. I think man. I think anything was really anything else happened that really crazy this week. I don't think nothing really crazy, man.
I'm gonna cover week 5 on
oh yeah. The Bills, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. Patriots, start the black quarterback.
Hey, listen.
And Bill Belichick, take away GM privileges forever.
No. Take away everything.
No, I think we should start. I think we should start there. Let's see if we have a new face in the system that has a new set of eyes, and then we'll see where it can go from there. If that don't work out, then I think we go with the latter.
The Downy and the Tide is already out.
Got to say, think about it, bro. Once that nigga took over as full GM, bro, shit got a little shaky.
He has not contributed. He has not spent the money that he has to spend to get weapons over there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think we got to go with that, and then if that don't work, then we go with the other. But I don't know, man. Like I said, my NFL week was trash.
It's fucking up. It's
busted up parlays.
Oh, you do parlays?
I'm just trying it out. Just trying to fuck around with it a little bit. Fuck around with it. Trying to get back some of the sneaker money I spent.
She ain't be lacing niggas, man. You see
the
little cream color shit I had, nigga.
I'll show you these one joints I just got today when we get off cam. But yeah, man, let's get up out of here with our waves of the week, man.
I'll set it off.
Set it off for me, brother. Thank you, sir.
Oh my god. Here. Do I slow it down? Do I speed it up? You know what? I'll play something off Noise Candy 5. I'm gonna play this is Chrome Magnum off Noise Candy 5, produced by Conductor Williams. Check him out on Friday on And Then You Pray For Me.
I can't wait for this shit to drop, bro.
I seen that track listing, bro. It looks nuts. You got a song with Jeezy and a song with Ross? Sign me the fuck up.
I can't wait, man.
Conductor.
Hey yo, get cash and live with plenty bad bitches, polyamorous, gold on my hand and wrist, reap the rewards because I ran the biz. Seen too many niggas fall and fail because they ain't planning shit. 2 L's rolling cool J, smoking cannabis. In the same space, me and these weird niggas can't assist. All plans I have aims to need a plan for sniff. $2 in my jeans looking scandalous. Wild team, couldn't handle us. No love in the land of lust. Every palm ain't a hand of trust. You either got it or you don't. Be ran the scamming up. Cop it off your profile and go shop in Canada. Built for the grind, I got stamina. Fuck the elevator, I took the stairs. Didn't hold for the banister. Wanted the glamour life, I couldn't get it as a janitor. Seen a head smoke a pebble out of Sprite canister. Fast forward, I'm Louis down in front of fan camera reposing. This used to be known from the cup, now they frozen. If it was ever fake love, just know the slow is broken. Kick the fucking door down if it don't want over. Gold rings and designer fabrics. Push a fast forward, keep a chrome magnum.
Damn, this new camera looking crisp. I got some good skin.
This nigga say I got some good skin.
Like, damn, son.
Drink a lot of water.
Y'all see I've been chugging bottles like.
Nah, I'm dead ass. Water is good for your skin.
No, real talk. And vagina juice.
Come on, man. We're not even done yet, man. God damn. I'm
I think my mustache stays so thick.
But I feel you though.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to this album, bro. I think you underselling this album, bro.
This was one of the good ones.
Yeah, I think when you just did a review of when you first, it kind of understood. I was like, oh, maybe I should. I don't know.
I was
I
expecting
went into
more.
it with a weirder ear. I'm gonna have to listen to it again.
I was expecting more. That's all it was.
Now you see how I felt about this Drake shit.
That's why I feel you, because with this Rome shit, I was expecting, I don't know, bro. Let artists experiment, I understand, but stick to the formula.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have.
I fucking love that shit, dog. Fucking love that shit, dog.
So much to connect. My shit on. All right, we good to go. So my joint is so I've been watching Baby Boy last week and shit, and
Classic.
it's just been influencing my whole week and shit. So I've been listening to like mad like old dope like songs that I think Snoop would listen to when he's smoking, or I've heard him listen to when he's smoking during movies or like
Parliament.
Nah. But it's just mad. That's thing. It's not just no part. He listens to mad dope shit. So my joint today is, I don't think he played this specifically, but I just wanted to go to this group because I've heard him play it before. And it's Zap. This joint is going to be called Be All Right. This is off of the blah 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 blah. The what's the greatest hits album, but I forgot what album it was exactly. So don't fucking kill me. But Be All Right. When you hear the sample, you'll recognize this song. Who sampled it? But this is amazing fucking record. Light up, smoke up, get your drink ready, or whatever, your tea, or whatever the fuck y'all do to cool out. Listen to this record right here. Be All Right by Zap.
Immediately. Holy shit. Shout out to my food subs.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We can make this journey. Together we can make this journey. All right. It's gonna be all right. 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 All right. I told my mama, don't you talk about it. No, don't you want that love. This is the thing we got. It's gonna work out fine. Yeah. Work out fine. Work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. All right.
Yeah, bro, that's a smooth ass record right there, bro. Can't even hold you, man. But you already know, man. You already said that was Zap. Be all right. Go check that joint out if y'all never heard that one, man. Let's listen to more Zap, man. It got some bangers, bro. Like real talk. But yeah, man. Go, like I said, go listen to that Drake album, go listen to that Earl album, go listen to that Mar Apollo album. Ghostface Killer put out the lost tapes he got with Big Ghost. Up that joint on streaming. So some good music out right now. Go listen to them joints, man. Tell us what you thought. What was your favorite releases of the week, man? Let us know about a lot of the topics that we talked about here and what was your thoughts in the comments and all that good stuff, man. Hit us up on our Twitters, hit us up on our social medias. Yeah, no, follow me at Ari Starks. There we go. And you already know, man, that's on all social media. You know, follow Get Your Bars Off podcast. That's right there. You know, also all social media. Also, know where to follow you, Brody.
Narrative God.
Narrative God.
Hey man, look.
Narrative God. They saw real neck beardish over there.
Fuck you. Don't call me no neck beard. Narrative God, push the narratives. We got Adrian back in the building Thursday. We're gonna be
shit, hell yeah, the banger last then joint, yo. Real talk. Dope, bro.
Man. We're gonna be recapping week 5. Top 3 takeaways. I know how we do about this time, man. First impressions of preseason in the NBA. Wemby and Chet had a duel tonight.
Yeah, I've seen that. Wemby and not Wemby. Chet went off. I liked what I seen from the Celtics also.
My Knicks look good too. I'm worried though. What you making a face for?
It's always my Knicks look good, then
because it's fuck these niggas. Besides my niggas, staying on business, right? Staying on business.
Yo, what we say? One man gets 50, nigga. I stand on business.
Business is business. But catch that. You can catch me on Twitter at @the_marketable1, on IG at @king_cap29. Follow to Get Your Bars Off Network Facebook group. Join the party. You know what I mean? We ended debating
Diplomatic community next weekend.
Yes, sir. Diplomatic community. Finally, next week.
Yes,
it's a double disc album. We need time.
And are you finally done with this Fat D shit, bro? Are we done now?
Yeah. No, we're done.
Is it over? Were you satisfied?
Actually, no, I wasn't.
So the D wasn't good?
See, nah, man. We out.
I'm so glad to finally end this. And we're ending this one. Have a good night, y'all.